happy to have a desire to make a video, because I kind of just been traveling and processing and allowing things to flow. But something is really on my mind, and I know it's gonna be time to change it. So so okay. The cat is interesting. I was really processing a lot, but but yeah. So let me talk about some of the things that is on my mind, my psychic to talk about. I keep like making promises, or I'll say to myself, I want to do this, and then I'll literally do something different, or that counters it, or I'll do what I don't want to do, or I don't know. It's just like, for example, if I say I'm not gonna smoke right now, but then the next 15 minutes, well, of course I didn't smoke right then, but still, it's still like if I say I'm gonna wait until tomorrow, and I still find myself smoking today, stuff like that. I'll say I'm not gonna have sex with no more men, and I'll be in somebody's bed the next 30 minutes. So, like, I think what I'm wanting to say is I desire to be in a more integrated relationship with myself, where I'm not at war with the things that I'm choosing to do, and if I am, then I need to choose and not fight with myself and battle with myself and choose the I guess I kind of get delayed gratification when it comes to discipline, because it's like, okay, yeah, you can go spend this day with this man and have an amazing time, and temporarily have a solution for whatever you feel like your circumstances are. But then when you go back home and you are back with yourself, you're not that much further than where you were before you went with him, and you have less energy. And I'm not saying always that it gotta be a bad energy exchange, but come on, let's just be honest. Unless, I don't know, I can't really even go there right now. But anywho, prior to all of that, I just been dealing with a lot of psychosis, or just not trusting if people are for me, not for me. Like just trying to make it make sense. And so, I don't know why I just heard the illusion of inclusion. Someone needs to be very mindful, self included, of the illusion of inclusion. People will invite you places, people will want you around, people will want to harvest your energy, your life force, seep your magic, but where it's kind of like the hen story. She baking her cake, she planting her wheat, she doing all the things she need to make her bread, right? Her loaves. And all the other animals, hey, would you help me? Can you share? Could you spare this? Could you provide me that? And everybody, oh no, come back another day, or oh, I need mine for this, or oh, I had a brain fart, but because a lot of stuff is just coming up in my mind, but have a pause in my, and I just go on be thinking about so much stuff, thinking. But anywho, um, like with the lack of trust that I've been dealing with, being at war within myself, like dealing with self worth, like not loving myself, and just real like I would say thought forms and entities, things that I know that came because of like my lived experiences. So it's like, like you have to constantly like deny or combat the negative self-thought, or seek to understand what that, like, why is this, what is this, like, okay, who are you, type of thing. Why do you feel that way? And kind of like standing up to the um, naysayer within yourself. And I feel like my inability to do that is why I project control, so much control outward, or so much desire to control external stuff, because there's no real internal self control. Rather, it's energetically, I can't control how much I give myself to other people. Rather, it's sexually, whatever you could think of. I feel like I have very poor internal boundaries when it comes to operating or managing myself, and I project this, even if it's not said, this idea of victimhood or victimization from other people or external forces, because I don't have my shit how I want to have it. I think it's interesting when you think about it, because I work overtime of trying to convince other people of my work externally, seeking validation, acceptance, and so many other things that, like, on a surface level may look like or feel like one thing, or maybe just looking like this or that, but on a deeper level, it's like, girl, you don't love yourself, like like and I don't even know that I know the type of love that I should have for myself, or that I've seen or experienced it beyond like the idea of like a God love or a supreme love, that even in my conditioning and understanding of God, like, it was from you had to be doing things a certain way to receive it, and and I don't know, maybe you do, maybe you don't, I don't know, but I think you do. I think it's a lot of things going on with that, with a lot of things being misconstrued, and anywho, I Mm. I was thinking about some stuff, but I didn't even start talking about what I experienced. So from this lack of trust, felt I feel weird. Um, like like if I don't feel like we're on the best terms or relationship, like I don't desire to use or benefit off people that um I'm not just in um relation with and building with, and maybe that's just me. mm, but my toe, I always mess up my freaking toes. I was just got my toes back to how I wanted them, and I just messed them up in a second, but it's all good. It's gonna grow back. It'll go back, but it's gonna take a while. I don't know why I did that. I should have just left it alone. Oh well. I need to get my toes done anyway because that polish is making it very weak and fragile on it. But I'll figure it out. So boom. Oh wow. I can't worry about these things, God. Like, what is wrong with me? And I'm not talking about wrong, like wrong. I'm talking about like I haven't. There was times where like my faith, I don't remember having so much stress and worry and doubt and fear about life. Like I remember just like laying in bed. If I was up and couldn't sleep, like I was just praying and just dreaming and hopeful. But maybe this is the density. This is the like maybe it's okay to have moments like this. I don't know. I'm not trying to like be aware about it. It's just like sometimes I just want to understand what I'm experiencing so that I can better experience it. But maybe I just need to stop trying to control how I experience things. And two things can exist at once. Like I genuinely desire to experience a lot of the things I did this weekend, but at the same time, it doesn't feel great. And so I have to like account for all of those, that duality. Um, and so like I couldn't, like I had a moment where I was gonna go to the store and I didn't want to drive and I didn't want to go in my mama's car and I didn't want to walk and I just was like just stuck and confused and irritated and just like I need to walk because I just got out of work, so it's gonna be the comparison. But I'm really exhausted, so driving will be much simpler. It will be much this. And then it was just like, just walk. And then I met a guy. And honestly, y'all, I'm gonna just wait to tell this part of the story. When I'm better in my energy, because I don't know what's going on with me right now. Like, I know I'm at the end of my war zone, or I'm about to go into where it's like, where it's a stalemate or some type of no fire zone or something. But right now, it's bombs everywhere. It's grenades everywhere. It's landmines everywhere. I feel it. I see it. And I'm just trying to remain hopeful and so many other things. So, yeah. I'll be back when I'm more prepared to share my stories, because I do have some really great stories of just some people I met, encountered, some things I manifested, some things I need to cord cut and release, and just things I realized about myself and my magnetism and my energy and a lot of things. And yeah, but I will definitely come back when I'm more prepared. Like I said, sometimes I just be wanting to do stuff because I haven't done it in a while, but I don't always have the energy to, so I have to be mindful of that. Sometimes I do have energy and I just be procrastinating, so it's just like I'll be having constant misfires because I'm still developing and learning and building that foundation for myself. And it's gonna, like, when life is life and you're living the shit, like you're building this house, right? And this house requires you to have a foundation, yet it's technically was already supposed to, so you have to like go back. And now I'm in school learning how to build foundations, but I gotta lay the foundation and I gotta keep doing, so it's like I can't, everything about the foundation isn't the problem. It's just or maybe everything is. So we're just assessing it right now. We had to get, we couldn't even see what was wrong until we get to the root and to the foundation. We are just at the point where we've reached foundation hood, okay? Foundation hood. Okay? Okay. And I'm gonna have to look at this video because I feel like I did something I shouldn't have done, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to post this.